The team is exactly the same as the last week, with Agüero and Nastasic out. All the other players are fit.
There was a doubt about Silva. Is he okay?
Yes, he's okay. He's in the squad list.
No chance of Agüero returning at this stage?
No, not yet. I think that Agüero needs one more week. We'll see next week how he improves from his injury.
Not even tempted to take him to London with his one?
No. I will stay here.
How about the mood in the camp at the moment? You must have had a terrific week looking back on that result at Old Trafford.
Yes, a very good. We started a very good week. We hope we finish in the same way. I think it's always important for the club, for the player, for the fans to win the derby. We did it. So now we must continue trying to win the next match to continue fighting for the title.
Your players, David Silva in particular, is talking about winning this weekend, and you have to be big favourites for the title. Did you go along with that? Is this another big game?
Yes, of course, it's a big game because it's against a team that is fighting for the title also. I think that if we win on Saturday, we can be 12 points top of Arsenal if we win the two games that we have in hand. So it's an important difference. 6 points is also an important difference. So it's a match of 6 points. I think. But it's not the last match, and it's not the match that will decide the title.
But a huge stride towards it.
Yes, of course, it's a huge step for continue in the way we are doing so far.
What do you expect of Arsenal? Because they've obviously not had good results in recent weeks.
No, maybe they didn't have a good week, but they continue being a very good team. They play at home, they have very good players, and I am sure that we will need to do a very good game if we want to win.
How much pressure are you under to win this title? Because clearly you've got one trophy in the cabinet, but how big a pressure is there on you to win this title?
I think for all big teams, always must be under pressure to win titles. It doesn't matter if you won another title before. I think that the ambitions must be always to win as much as you can every year for every big team.
But the owners, have they said to you, we need this title?
No, I never talk about that with the owners. They never asking about one title. They ask about the way of playing, and that way I hope that we could win titles.
Manuel, with a game of this magnitude now, do you feel that fatigue is a very important part of the title running with your players, with Arsenal, with everybody at this stage of the season? Is it something you look out for?
About what?
Fatigue, tiredness?
Maybe it's important. I think all in football is important. So small things make the difference. So not only the fitness, also psychological, and the moment that the teams arrive to the end of the season. So I continue thinking the same thing that I said the whole year. I think that the four teams we have the same option to win the title. Maybe Chelsea have to play Champions League in this part of the season, but maybe he's at the top of the table because he didn't play in another cup. So I think that for the four teams are exactly the same.
With Arsenal, they potentially have a smaller squad really than maybe some of the other big teams. And do you think that that's showing now with the week that they've had, with the results, that squad just isn't big enough to win the title?
No, I don't think so. I think that Arsenal has all the chances also to win the title. Maybe they didn't play well or they didn't have the result that they need the two last matches. But I think that all the teams will drop points also from now till the end of the season. So I continue thinking that that Arsenal has a lot of chances to fight for the title.
You just mentioned psychology. Are Arsenal as mentally strong as you?
I cannot answer about what happened in Arsenal because I'm not inside. I know that Manchester City, we are in a good moment, and we will try to continue in that way. But I repeat, we have a lot of respect for Arsenal, for Liverpool, and for Chelsea.
Is the difference though between you and maybe some other teams that you have so many leaders in your side? You have a captain, Vincent Kompany, but you have so many big players that could be captain. Is that important to you?
The captain is important. Maybe leaders are more important than the captain. And fortunately, as you say, we have a very good group with a lot of leaders inside.
Okay,
Sorry, got to check on the fitness of Rodwell and Richards. Are they available for the weekend?
What happened with them?
Are they in the squad? Rodwell and Richards, are they both available?
The Jack Rowe is in the squad, yes. Michael Richards, they working here, and Boyata. Also there.
They're not going to be available for the match.
They are not in the squad list.
Could I also just ask, there's been talk about a possible bid for Bakary Sagna at Manchester City. Arsene Wenger's been speaking about that this morning. Is there anything you can tell us about that?
I have heard so many names during the whole year that I cannot continue talking about all the rumors every week.